Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Javascript. So now we're going to be dealing with quoting strings with single quotes. So string values in JavaScript may be written with single or double quotes, as long as you start and end with the same type of quote. Unlike some other programming languages, single and double quotes look the same in JavaScript. So here you can see two examples. Double quote string equals this is a string. Single quote string is this is also a string. So you get the same output in the sense the value, it's a string, it's the same type of data in both. So it's just two ways of defining it, and it makes it more convenient. Let's say you have a quote in your string, you can use single quotes, then it will know that the double quote is just part of the string. Or if you have if you only have one apostrophe in your string, you can use double quotes. Here they're using an escape character for that because they both have double quotes and an apostrophe. Here again they have, well, here it's an error. They have this completes a string. This is a string, and this is just nonsense. That shouldn't be there. That's what the computer thinks, because you didn't use an escape character here, so that's bad. Anyways, that should be clear. If not, read this over. Pause the video, go through it. So what they want us to do here is change the provided string to a string with single quotes at the beginning and end, and no escape characters. So here we have to use escape characters for the double quotes. So they want us to use single quotes. And now you don't need escape characters because it will know that double quote is not the end of the string, but part of the string itself. So that should work. There we go. So quotes are not the only characters that can be escaped inside a string. There are two reasons to use escaping characters. First is to allow you to use characters you might not otherwise be able to type out, such as a backspace. So you can actually do a backspace inside of your quote. That's very interesting. Second is to allow you to represent multiple quotes in a string without JavaScript. Backspace character? What does that even mean? That's weird. Form feed. This all makes sense. This all makes sense. New line, carriage return tab, backspace. That's weird, man. So they want us to write first line. Okay, I want it to be my string equals this word first line, which is not in camel case, it's in, I think, uppercase case, something like that. There's a word for that. Then they want a new line, which is \n, and they want a tab, which is \t. Then they want a backslash, which is \\. And they want second line, and they want another new line, and then they want third line, and then finish it with the quote. So there you go. In JavaScript, when the plus operator is used with a string value, it is called the concatenation operator. You can build a new string out of other strings by concatenating them together. Example, my name is Alan plus I concatenate. Build my string from the string, this is the start and this is the end, using the plus operator. Here you can see some I mentioned this in a previous video. Here the plus concatenates them, making them one large string, just in order. So the space is preserved, and at the end of this, which is right here, it just attaches this, and it makes one extra long string. So they want us to make one that is called this is the start, then add this is the end. So there you go. We can also use the plus plus operator to concatenate a string onto the end of an existing string variable. It can be very helpful to break a long string over several lines. So build my string over several lines by concatenating these two strings. So here you're just concatenating these with the plus equals operator. So var my string equals, this is the first sentence, and then they're doing my string plus equals, this is the second sentence, and they want us to put a space here. So there you go. Sometimes you will need to build a string Madlib style by using the concatenation operator. You can insert one or more variables into a string you're building. Set my name to a string equal to your name and build my string with my name between the strings my name is and I am well. My name should be set to a string at least 3 characters long. Lord Moop. Use the plus operator to build my string with my name inside of it. This is going to equal, my name is my name plus, and I am well. So it'll be my name is space Lord Moop space and I'm well. That's what I'll give. Just as we can build a string over multiple lines out of string literals, we can also append variables to a string using the plus equals operator. Set some adjective and append it to my string using the plus equals operator. So we're going to set some adjective to large. So learning code is large. There we go. There we go. You can find the length of a string value by writing .length after the string variable or string literal. So Alan Peter .length is going to return 10. So Charles would be 7. So using the .length property to count the number of characters in the last name. Last name length equals last name dot length. There you go. Charles is a good name. So that returns the length of it, which literally counts the number of characters. Bracket notation is a way to get a character at a specific index within a string. Modern programming languages like JavaScript don't start counting at 1 like humans do, they start at 0. This is referred to as zero-based indexing. For example, the character at index 0 in the word Charles is C, so if var first name equals Charles, you can get the first value of this string by using first name square bracket 0. Use bracket notation to find the first character in the last name. So here you just do 0. In JavaScript, string values are immutable, which means that they cannot be altered once created. For example, the following code, my string equals Bob, and we try to define the 0th one as J. You cannot do that. This is a read-only value. So when you're doing this specific character of a string call here to the string, it's called a string function. This function returns the 0th character in the string. So when you try to define, this is returns a value, and when you, this just gives you the value, and when you assign a value to J, you can't do that. So That's why you can't do that. This is return something. This isn't actually... The B itself is not a variable that you can change. There's a way to do it, but it's more complicated than this. This is just a return. This is a read-only value or a return from a string function, if you understand what that means. So the only way to change my string would be to assign it to a new string as so. Bob job. Who wants a job though? Correct the assignment to my string so it contains a string value of hello world. So my string will equal hello world. You have to just redefine it. So what happened? Oh, here you have to get rid of this. There we go. They wanted us to just pretty much completely redo that. Or change it, get rid of the 0, which is what I effectively did. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. If you need any coding help, you can leave a comment or send me an email. And I'll get back to you. Like, comment, subscribe. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.